Welcome to Stock Market Explained. Intel's stock just crashed 8.5% in a single day. But here's the wild part. The US government already handed them $8.5 billion to help. So why is Wall Street still running scared? Intel makes the tiny chips, the brains, inside billions of computers worldwide. For decades, they were the company. If your laptop thought, it was probably because of Intel. They were basically the king of the tech world. Back in the day, Intel was untouchable. They made the fastest chips, everyone bought them, and the money just poured in. Think of them as the only pizza restaurant in town, packed every single night, no competition, no worries. But then, two newer restaurants opened up. AMD started making faster, cheaper chips. Nvidia figured out chips perfect for AI. And Intel? They were slow to update their recipe. Suddenly, customers had better options, and they left. In 2021, Intel's new CEO, Pat Gelsinger, said, "Enough." He launched a massive turnaround plan, pledging over $100 billion to build brand new, super advanced chip factories. The government backed them with $8.5 billion in grants. This was Intel swinging for the fences. But Wall Street isn't buying it. Intel's foundry business, making chips for other companies, lost $7 billion last year alone. Their CEO quit. And rivals like TSMC already control over 60% of the market. Investors looked at all that and sold. Hard. Intel just dropped 8.5% in a single day. That's billions of dollars in value gone. The company says it's building its most advanced chips ever. But Wall Street looked at that and said, "Yeah, we don't believe you. Not yet." Here's the thing. Intel's chip factory business lost around $7 billion in just 1 year. That's like spending your entire piggy bank trying to build a lemonade stand that isn't open yet. And they've promised to spend over $100 billion total. That's a lot of lemonade. Now think about this. The US government handed Intel $8.5 billion in grants to help. That's massive. But their rival TSMC already controls over 60% of the market. Imagine trying to open a pizza shop when one restaurant owns the whole street. So what actually happens now? Intel's already laid off thousands of workers, real families affected. And here's something you might not know. If you have a pension or retirement fund, you probably own a tiny slice of Intel. So when the stock crashes, it quietly hits regular people too. Intel was the chip company for decades. The legend. But the stock market doesn't grade you on your past. It grades you on where you're headed. And right now, investors aren't sure Intel can catch up fast enough. That's the real lesson here. Even giants can fall behind. Falling behind in tech, even for a few years, can cost billions to fix. And there's no guarantee it works. That's Intel's warning to the world right now. Follow at Stock Market Explained for more.